Okay, well, since I said that I was going to show you how to do that background retouch, you see, you thought I forgot, didn't you? Nah, I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it. This is the original photo, and you can see we're going to have to make up for some of my shortcomings in the lighting there. I didn't do a good job of lighting the background whatsoever. In fact, I don't believe that there was a light on the background, but in the image that we retouched, it looked like there was, and it's an old trick it's not an old trick. It's a trick I've been using for a couple of years, so it feels like it's old. But it's I'll just show you how to do it rather than going through the thing. First, I had to get rid of this junk. I thought it was pretty important to get rid of these little two things. So a little healing brush over here, and I think I used actually the rubber stamp tool. Let's set this back to normal. Just get rid of that. So that's step one. Just go right straight down the line. Ka-chow, and then over here we'll get rid of this stuff. Right down this line. Okay, that was easy. All right, here's what I did. And this is the unretouched photo. Duplicate the background layer and switch the mode to multiply, so it pretty much darkens everything else in. Then what you're going to do is go over here and hit the layer mask icon. You're going to go get the paintbrush tool. Now, since the mask is in white, you're going to paint in black, so make black your foreground color, and you're going to choose a gigantic brush. Now, this is a small low-res photo, so you're going to have to use a bigger brush than 400. I believe I used around a 1500 to 2000 pixel brush, and you're just going to click right over her head and just kind of click around her, all right, and something like that, and you've got your background light. I know it's cheating, but it works, and I've done it more times than I care to admit. A couple more clicks up here so it looks a little more like a glow. Now, I also fixed another problem that was wrong with the lighting. I overlit her a little bit. She, in a portrait like this, I generally want to have my brightest light on my subject's face and then gradually falling off down to here. So because I was able to take a look, there's the before and after. Because I was able to just kind of click and click and click, I didn't paint, I just clicked. I just clicked here and stopped, so it kind of faded off. That's one of the great things about the big brush. The edges are so soft, it kind of fades off. Now, if I was just really trying to fix the lighting, I did that kind of quickly. Oh, actually, I came over here too and lit the sides of her a little bit. There we go. So, and I think I also lowered the opacity just a little bit on the background, maybe a little like that. There we go. But see how the light's falling off? It's right up here, right where you're supposed to look. Then it kind of fades off here. But there's another lighting problem that I would have addressed if my main concern was the lighting, and that is the brightest part is her face, but then her arm over here I think is also a little bright, and I would probably fix that by going to levels, and then let's either. If you drag the bottom output slider over, it kind of darkens the whole image. So let's try moving the midtones over a little. And you know what? I think this looks better over here. Just bring it down a little bit like this. All right. Click OK. Hide that darker version. Then let's just paint on our arm and see what it looks like. And just take this, it's a little too bright. Whoops, make sure you're in white, right, because your thing's in black. Just take it down a little. That looks really fakey and bad, but we're going to fix that, I hope. We're going to switch to luminosity and then lower the opacity. Maybe something like that. Okay, look at the difference. See how we just kind of toned it right down? I may go a little lighter. There we go. That was just a little bit too bright, but look how we just kicked that off there. So that's just a kind of a quick and easy way to do it. If we didn't want to do it's an adjustment layer, right? So if I didn't want to go that route, I could go this route. The problem with darkening the midtones is sometimes it's going to actually change the skin color quite a bit. And you really can't say, well, I want to take away highlights, because all you can do is really add highlights. So that's why I use this little output levels trick. It's one I've been doing for a while. Let's try doing it with midtones real quick just so you can see. And it might actually work okay here. But again, we're in normal mode. Look what it would look like. It would be very reddish. So switching it to luminosity really helped the situation now. And I've already lowered, well, let's go and show you what it will look like. See? All right, there is the normal levels adjustment. Switching it to luminosity helped a bit. Lowering the opacity helped a bit. But it still looks really obvious to me. It still looks like too obvious of a retouch. So that's why I think that the other way we did it earlier worked. But anyway, that's how we did the background retouch, and I posted the file there so you can follow along and see just when you thought I wasn't going to show you, I snuck back in and did it.